I'm finna go over here to this YouTube, man, and share this link. Let everybody know we here, man. While we bumping some of these sounds.
Hey, every day I breathe in raw sewage. For the past 10 years, my album's been me trying to talk through it. These toxic tears, the reason my beard won't ever connect. My logic weird, I'm stuck with peers I never respect. I didn't forget, I'm just too smart to recollect. My neck is smoother than the wax paper on a maxi pad. Choke me, your hand slipping.
Boy, you over there. You over there like Mr. Miyagi, boy.
Freestyling, no plan decision. Stupid choice that boy made.
I'm
just a square on my explore page. And me, I'm just a man. Hoping my imperfections make me more endearing.
Let everybody know it's popping, man.
Eat at that plastic table with the cheering. Hit me, it's no reply. I ain't trying to deal.
How you feeling today, man? You feeling straight?
You just cosplaying the
feeling strong, brother. I've been drinking
scrambled
a lot
eggs
of
and
water.
hot sauce, baked beans with the chopped up hot dogs. I ain't forgot y'all.
It's been a process. Like over the weekend, I felt like a little stomach trouble, so I beefed up ginger, turmeric. I got some burdock coming in.
It ain't about your salary. It's all about your honor.
Been back on the push-up game, so feeling good.
Feeling strong. Ocean, but I'm steady mobbing.
Quarter piece, what it do?
Quarter piece in here?
Yeah. You ain't looking at the YouTube chat?
Gang. You know.
All this stuff we did, we talked for like 30 minutes before we started. And still.
Yeah.
We got some good conversation coming today, and we're gonna open up the discussion and let people call in if they want to. And guess what? I went and bought that Zoom.
Hey,
So we got longer than 40 minutes.
And no, he not alone. Awkwardness won't let me call. Hit him with a cash app and
We just chilling, man. Who in the house, man? We got one comment and 5 viewers. I shouldn't call out the number. 50 viewers and only one comment.
I asked her if she coming through. She must be
see if this will come
Who in
through.
I
here?
make her come, but I ain't trying to make no covenant.
Yeah, there we go.
I hope she
And then one of them left.
ready.
They're like, these niggas trash. It's all
Y'all
good.
bounce on us.
Hey, it's all good, man.
We'll remember that.
I know what's
We'll
wrong.
remember
You can't
that.
send me to no doctor.
It's cool though, man. We finna talk some good talk. We got some heavy shit for him. This nigga got bugs. Call the Terminix, man.
It's one. It's been here all day. I ate a banana.
But after that,
Oh, you ate a banana.
Cause I have tasted what the devil wasted.
You got a
It
fruit
froze my
fly?
heart, so I encased it as a relic of my broken matrix. We get
Oh, yeah, them
complacent
come through the
when we
window.
practice patience. Ambition
So
make
today
holes
we're
of us
talking
all.
about
But
internet
we find a
representation
quick replacement.
and
Love
code
for me
switching.
was just a simulation.
We finna let these folk know what's
Necessary
up.
for your growth. I took an oath
We all
to
know
keep
how that is.
information.
Do we?
I'm lonely, but my goals are
I
not
mean,
something I
I want
crawl
more
toward.
people to be
It's
a part of the
lesson in
discussion.
every failure, so I fall forward.
I got a bunch
This
of
new
thoughts on
era
it
gave the
myself.
power to the marketers,
I'll be ready to kick
and
that
our
off.
most capable
Damon, what
leaders
it
ain't
do?
got no followers. I need to drain a
I know you're good at
energy, just take
connecting
all of it. She took the
conversations.
pain 'cause she
I
happy,
can
got
keep
one.
going. We had a conversation on Clubhouse the other day. The tribe did anyway, and that came up. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. That's crazy,
I think
man.
it's interesting that you picked that up. You picked that topic.
I ain't got no iPhone. What's going on, Dirt One? What's up, Will Ty? What up? My cousin
One in the
here,
building.
Demetrius Hubbard. Yeah, man, we just talking
Demetrius.
about internet representation and code switching, man. We just gonna jump right into the shit or what?
Let's get it.
This is what's been going on with me.
Okay.
You know, we ain't gonna name specifics. First of all, Zi-Fi, how you doing today, man?
Man, it's a great day to be alive. I know that a lot of people have been going through all the aches and pains. I have a little bit, but I'm always going to start from a place of gratitude. And I don't know if it's a key factor for you, the viewer. I would encourage you to start your day with at least 5 things that you're thankful for before you get out the bed, before you roll over and grab the phone. Most of us have it in arm's reach, and I train myself to just start there because I know how you feel getting up in the morning kind of lasts with you for a long time, if not the whole day.
Yeah,
So, I started my day with gratitude, give thanks, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today.
that's hard. MH, what it do? MH, what it do? I feel good today too, man. But we had some stuff going on in the Discord. You know, this is what a time to be a tribe. So we talking about
Hey.
tribe business and just chopping it up with each other, man. And it's not a two-way discussion. We got Zooms 3 and 4. If y'all want to call in, hit us in the Discord where we at. We'll drop you a link. Or tell us your name. We'll drop your link in the Discord, man. So, but so this is what's cracking. You know, I've been popping off them interviews, and interviewing industry professionals, trying to interview the gear makers, interviewing just people who in the mix, in the game.
Okay.
All right, I'm doing it for 2 reasons. One reason I'm doing it, of course, is to get the sauce to the world so we can make the world sound better. So I'm trying to see how the professionals are doing what they doing. You don't have to use what they saying, but we putting it out there because we ain't keeping secrets no more. We got the generation after the generation who held the sauce, and now we all complaining about how music sound bad, and we want that to stop there. Second reason I'm doing this for networking purposes. You know, everywhere I go representing the tribe first, representing the group first. So with that in mind, I got an interview coming up with a manufacturer of some gear that I know at least 100 of us bought. So in order to show the manufacturer receipts for that, I asked everybody who purchased it to send me a picture of them with the gear. You know what I'm saying? Now, for this reason, I want to get them receipts to them because this is the year of our Lord receipts. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
The year of I want to send him to
not
show
Russian receipts.
You hear me? To let us know that a whole bunch of folks done bought that. To let him know that a whole bunch of folks done bought that, and I'm not just talking. You know what I'm saying? Because I really appreciate that he getting back with me because you know I got a small channel, a small following, but you know the tribe is huge.
And in the age of cap,
in the
you
age,
definitely want to provide a receipt.
You got to provide them receipts
to somebody building up a relationship.
So far, I done only got about 5 picks, bro.
Okay.
Now I was like, hey, check this out. I understand if you don't want to be in the picture, but if you could, it'd be great so he could know I just didn't get them pictures off the internet.
Right.
And it made me start thinking, we people, we own the internet. But when we on the internet, we don't act like people. We troll.
You can say that again for the slow folk.
we are people and we own the internet. But when we're on the internet, we don't act like people. We be trolling, we be joking, we want to remain anonymous, we want to talk slick, but we want to be treated like people. We want to be represented like people. And you know me, I'm big on group economics. I done seen it elevate so many other groups in my lifetime. But sometimes it's hard to get our brothers and sisters to roll with us on the group economics, you know, on little simple stuff. And I know how we got like this, so I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never going to give up on my people.
I think that's another video.
But it is frustrating. You know what I'm saying? So take this scenario I'm talking about. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but if we make companies aware that we a solid group who done spent a significant amount of money with them, they going to do stuff to make us interested and happy. Maybe a group discount. Maybe they'll take our suggestions seriously. We was talking about the MPC. The MPC ain't got no time stretch. You know why? The EDM guys don't need time stretch. The rap guys using the MPC, but we got to make ourselves known as a powerful group and let them know if they don't please us, this group is going to withdraw. But if we're not moving as a unit, we not a threat.
Yeah.
You know, which we ain't trying to be a threat. We just trying to forward the culture and you know, we helping promote and sell those machines. So at least if we could have some input and make them more efficient, that'll be cool.
You know, it's funny. I saw a meme earlier today, actually, before you even hit me up. There were about, like 15 people on one end of a plank that was on solid ground. And they had, it's the picket line. They had the signs up and they're facing a politician, apparently. Yeah. And this person is standing opposite them on the plank, but above no ground with his podium, with his microphone. And the caption basically said, you got to know your power. You know what I'm saying? Like, you move him. Yeah. I mean, as politicians are concerned, like they're elected, right? They go through a process of being chosen. Whether we're removed from that or not, like it gets tricky when you're talking to different people about politics. But we do understand that there's strength in numbers. Even if the game is a lie, if there's only 17 people behind picking this one person, you 30 million, 300 million, whatever, still have the weight to change that game if the game's no longer working.
And then the numbers we be thinking is small numbers. They really not small numbers.
Right.
Because 100 people not spending $350, a company gonna feel that, especially a boutique company like the one we're talking about. So this is what's ironic. One of our brothers in the Discord didn't want a pic of his face in it, right? Mm-hmm. But he gave me a question to ask him. Mm-hmm. He said, ask him if they ever gonna do something in stereo. And I'm just like, stereo gear for who? I can't even prove that you exist. You a picture, you an avatar, you just some words. You just a meme, an opinion. Attaching your face or likeness to another type of receipt to a transaction is power. If you do it as a group, that's a superpower.
I mean, we're in 2021, right?
Like a motherfucker.
So even if you didn't want to, even if you didn't do it, your face is on the internet somewhere.
Come on, man.
Like, I mean, the ATM always got you.
Come on, man.
Google Satellites got you. But I
Yeah.
mean, even beyond that, I know you talk about social media a few times and say how we're putting ourselves out there like every day. I mean, they know what type of toothbrush you're using. They
Man.
know what job you work at and which one you hate. They know which relatives you can't stand. You know what I'm saying? They know your crush. They see all the likes.
Get
You know,
behind
you're
that and
out
make
there.
that work for you because you're already out
Yeah.
there. At least make your out there-ness work for you.
Right.
But to my brother's credit, he did figure a workaround. He uploaded a picture of him with the gear and he put the gear in front of his face. But that's cool. We
Right.
could at least see it's a person holding the gear.
Yeah.
So that's a step in the right direction. I appreciate that, brother, for compromising. But
Definitely.
it let me know that we have unrealistic expectations about the world. We want people to look out for us and put energy into our well-being, but we don't want to put no proactive energy towards our desires.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you think about that?
You know, I feel like a lot of people get told no, right? As a matter of fact, I read something a long time ago about children, you know, because I'm a father. I pay attention to those things that I see that pertain to children, especially if it's before I learned it or
Yeah.
in experience, right? They say children hear, I forget the number, but it was like astronomical. Children hear the word no, pardon me. Children hear the word no like
Well,
10
oh, there you
times
go.
as many times as yes, or
Yes.
something like that. It was astronomical to me because I realized at that moment how a child might respond to that because I know I hate being told no. You know, I mentioned being Aries a lot. Like I don't do no. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my friends, she's an Aries as well. I remember we were joking, but she basically came back in the conversation and said, every no is a rerouted yes. That's how she processes no, because when she sees it, it's the odds she has to tackle because it doesn't work for us to think no is like limiting. It's limiting to me, and I can't be limited. So when it comes to hearing no in the world, like it doesn't work for your psyche. It's not going to work in your benefit to hear no so much because it basically, like I said, it limits you, but it breaks you down. Right? You think over time, you go to work, you say, I want a raise. And they be like, nah, we ain't doing that right now. You go home, ask the old lady, you know, can I get some grub? And she's like, nah, I ain't gonna do that right now. It's like, it trains you to feel like I'm not going to get what I desire. And I feel like over time that, you know, becomes a behavior where you don't really ask because you don't think that you can get it.
Yeah.
Like the elephant and the log.
And that's cool
right?
because you got people who gonna go on your behalf. But
Right.
if you don't do nothing, you know what it does? When you don't ask for something, it limits you to handouts. When you don't state what you want, you got to take what people give you.
You gotta wait for what comes.
Closed mouths don't get fed. So
That's
people
what I live
want
by.
grocery stores with fresh food in their neighborhoods. They say where we at is a food desert, but they don't want to fill out the census. So it's like, we're not going to send no fresh vegetables over there.
What does the census do?
We sent people around to count to see who was in that neighborhood to see where we needed to spend money for resources. And
Right.
you told us nobody was there. You didn't want to answer the door. You went on Facebook and they gave you a link right up under your status
Mm-hmm.
to where you could click and fill out the census online. Just do your regular thumbing like you always do. And
Talk about
nothing. And also the census helps your descendants trace their lineage back to you and see who was in your household. So it's like it's helping everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, you just want that grocery store there. You don't want to do nothing for it, and you just want it to be there. And I don't know how I don't know how we think that's gonna get there. You see what I'm saying? You want politicians to look out for you, but you don't want to vote locally. I don't know about the national elections, but locally, somebody who you can smell their perfume, smell their cologne, now you can apply pressure to them.
So my hand you can shake, so my eyes you can look.
That's
into.
what I'm saying. So, but we ain't gonna stand on that because I know that's a sensitive topic. But you want brands to take black people seriously and make stuff cater to us, but we don't even want to take a picture.
It's really like the effects of that are grave. I'm gonna say something that's personal. Like I haven't been to the doctor in a little while. And I thought about it earlier today. I was talking to myself and I said, you know what? I don't trust them for some reason. Maybe I started thinking about vaccines. Maybe it could just been regular medication. But I was just like running through my experiences, my memories, and like having this open conversation with myself. And I realized when I heard myself say I don't trust them, I was like, man, I'm waiting to hear back. I'm trying to schedule a doctor's appointment. But I thought about like why I haven't gone often. You know, I'm still pretty healthy, but it's not that I feel like I don't need to go. It's because I don't trust them. So it's like, if I was to receive the benefit of an early diagnosis for something I need to take care of, I'd be able to be in front of it and it would minimize its impact. But because I'm like, well, this person or this group did this to this person or this group like me or people I can see myself in, I'm like, I can't trust them. I know that.
Right.
But there are, like, if you don't want to go to the hospital, have a baby, there are doulas, there are midwives, right? So if you want to practice herbal medicine, you can go see people. So it's like, even if you don't want to feel some of the attacks that other people felt from this particular entity or industry, there are options. So if you were
Yeah.
thinking like, I'm a defeated person, I'm a victim or whatever, oh, I can't do anything, right? As opposed to what I'm saying, what I encourage is like, yo, look for the solution.
Yeah.
I'm big on complaining with the solution. Like, I never thought complaining was up to a benefit. So I'm like, if people are going to complain, just complain with a solution. Tell me about the problem, but I'm always looking
Yeah.
to fix it.
And to
I'm trying
be
solve
fair,
it.
I'm not coming down on my brothers and sisters. Let's be clear.
Right.
They have
Right.
earned
They're
our
serious.
distrust. They have earned, they have campaigned for our distrust.
Yeah.
You
It's
see what I'm
warranted.
saying? But right now it's cool. The pandemic slowed the world down. It's a new day. Right now we marching on one accord. We more together than we've ever been in my lifetime. This would be a cool time to try some stuff, I think. Take that risk. I know how
We're
it was
seated.
10,
You
15
got
years
time.
ago. See what's up, and then weigh the risk and rewards. What's the risk of you
Yeah.
taking a picture? I mean, let's be clear. A lot of us are working class people. We barely middle class. Nobody wants your identity.
Nobody's looking for you.
Nigga steal your identity and give it back to you. Like, we
like,
good. We
Your
good, bro.
credit score is what?
Fam.
Now, let me help you. He'll start giving you advice.
He send you back a pamphlet.
Bring it back up so I can steal it when it's
Hey,
good.
you all what it do? Justin, what it do? Bofferman 420, what it do?
chat.
He said 6 making me
Trying to
feel
tell us
guilty
here.
for not filling out the census. My defense that never came to your door. Bro, that's cool. I appreciate. Hey, bro, it's on the internet, man. I filled mine out on the internet because I didn't want them coming to my door. Because if you fill it out on the internet first, they won't even come to the door because they have a chart to see who done filled it out in the neighborhood. More
I was just
mannequins up
educated
in here. ATC Beats, what it do, man? Yeah, man. Oh man, they said, oh man, they got the jokes.
We got to say it slow for the people on the short bus, Will. They
This-
got family too.
They said you
know
got the
what I mean?
Photoshop gradient cyberpunk LUT on
Hey,
your
man, look.
camera.
Look, I'm just trying to make it beautiful for the viewers.
Man,
Like,
you better
make your
tell them they better
experience
get
better.
like you, man. They ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? They thought Instagram was a filter. They like, nigga, my life is a filter. What it do? Hey man, if
Word
anybody
up.
got any questions, comments, man, y'all want to come on, man. Tell us in the chat and we'll
Yeah,
get you on the
definitely. This is a
Zoom.
conversation. It's an
We
open
got more
conversation.
room. So we finna go on to the next thing, man. Cause we ain't gonna keep y'all long today. It's just something we want to get on here and talk to the tribe about, man.
Word up.
How everybody doing? Dr. Soul and Mr. Hip Hop. We got 2 people for the price of 1 in the chat. You see what I'm
You a Gemini? Must be a
Man, got
Gemini.
all their personalities in the Avi name. So now we gonna talk about code switching. What
So
is
it's an interesting topic.
Oh man, I gotta
what
say
is
this.
code switching? Can we
Let's
lay it out for the people
before
on
we
the-
go
on
to
the short
code
bus?
switching. They said sci-fi got the 2018 Spotify playlist cover. They said you
Why
rap
it gotta be
caviar
28?
in
Hey,
the
look,
flesh.
that's back when life was good. Okay?
Was it?
I'll take it.
Shit, I don't know how much I made that year. Dude said, yeah. They said you look like an album
when I just
cover.
got
That's a
serious.
compliment, man. That's a
Yeah, I
compliment.
appreciate it. Look, should I get the Luther Vandross, Michael Jackson, Lean?
No, don't you
on
do
the
it.
fur?
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
That's a fire album. Doesn't matter who's on the cover. If they hit that posture.
Antitrust, what to do? Yeah, hit that posture, man. Go inside. You got to get you a bearskin rug, though, man. You sleep.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm
slipping,
saying?
you slipping and you
I gotta get
sleeping.
one of them. I gotta get bigger collars, right?
Nah, that collar actually is look pretty tall, brother. it's also bulbous.
got enough.
That's how I know it's a polo because it's got the rounded bulbous thing. It's got the.
Yeah,
I've been at
exactly.
work all day. My country age used to iron them shits down, and my mother had a crease in my collar. You know, that's why I had to stop wearing them, man. I was like, I can't look.
Yeah.
I can't look cool in the polo, man. I messed it up.
I would try not to get the crease. You iron it. Look, I'll spill some game. You see this like 2 inches, right? You
Yeah.
leave that. You don't touch it. You can iron it flat if you want to. You got wrinkles. But you run this part flat on the ironing board
Yeah.
real quick. So it doesn't create a crease, but it'll bend it enough.
It'll bend
where
it enough.
stays all day.
Yeah, this what my joints used to do. My joints used to kind of be, they'd be making a Q dog sign. They'll be curled up. The bottom of my collar wouldn't even be touching my collarbones. It'd be just kind of
You
hanging.
had
in-
one of them
it'd be
Western
suspended in
mustache
midair. Yeah, man.
polo joints.
Yeah, man. It was all bad, man. He
the
said, "Do I ever
incense is
take
always going UO?
do I ever take the
You ain't
gloves
know?
off, man? Take the gloves off. Why, man? This is a web of foolishness, man. I'm a wolf spider.
It's a part of his hand.
I hunt by myself. They better learn about it. Anyway, what is code switching, man? Code switching is when you change up your vocabulary
Mm-hmm.
and you change up your accent depending on the people you trying to effectively communicate with.
Would you even say behavior?
I don't know. I think that's cooning. I ain't gonna change my behavior, but I will change my accent. I'm not finna bug my eyes. How you doing today? I ain't doing none of that. And then I'm not finna go to the hood and be like, man, you know, whatever. I'm not. Nah, I'm the same goofy dude, but I might change.
I may not say behavior. I was thinking more aligned with body language, because that's also communication. So
body language, I don't know. Maybe I should do that, because a lot of people do say I'm intimidating. I'm like, bro, I just literally walked in the room. What is you scared of?
your skin tone.
Yeah, right. So I code switch when I teach my kids.
Yeah.
When I'm teaching other people, when I interview, when I network, when I'm mad. I talk different and use different words when I'm mad. When I'm just in the hood relaxing, depending on who I'm talking to, I'm always code switching. I got different accents and different vocabulary. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Being able to adapt actually is a sign of intelligence.
Yeah.
Now, lots of our brothers and sisters get mad at our community because they was told that they talk white. And while that is a very goofy statement, when they respond and say, no, I'm speaking intelligently, that's a goofy response. And here's why. Because
tell us why.
You're taking offense to people who don't understand you. Now, it's goofy on the other side, because the hood is taking offense to people who don't understand them. So y'all saying, this is how I was raised to speak. So why are you saying that? Which then they usually follow up by saying, what? So I'm not black enough? Now look, don't put that on the hood. You started saying that since your white friend told you that they was blacker than you. The hood ain't got nothing to do with that. That's got something to do with a battle that's going on between you and your circle. So don't follow up and put that on there. They don't got no place in this discussion. It's a tool. What you need to keep in mind is code switching is a tool that's used more by groups who have less access to resources. So the group with the resources usually get to be themselves in almost all situations. So the hood asking you, like, why is you talking like that? Because they like, why are you not adapting and changing your accent depending on who you talk to? You talking to me now. You don't have to speak like that. But you was raised around the people who control the distribution of resources. And so you never learned how to code switch. And that's where the disconnect is, because some black people don't understand that other black people like that exist. You know?
Yeah, like that's a limited perspective, right? Like, it's interesting. I don't know if it's just because I've been around a lot of people, whatever. Sometimes people say it's hard to place an accent. Like I'm from Jersey. Some people say, you know, when I'm talking, I sound country. I'm malleable. I can fit into a lot of different situations, but that's because of experience. I've been brought into it, and not the most, like, not to say more than anyone else, but just a lot of different situations. And I found, like you said, it's a form of intelligence to be able to communicate with more people.
Yeah.
I was the type of person, I'd be around old folks a lot. Like my mother has 7 sisters, so I had mad wisdom around all the time. So I wasn't gonna speak to them the same way I spoke to my 8th grade friends. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir.
Not just getting the fire slapped out your mouth. You just wouldn't get what you needed in that situation.
And
right?
yeah, they probably wouldn't understand you.
Exactly.
I can't tell my mama I'm about to slide. She'd be like, slide on what? you know what I'm saying?
Are you okay, baby?
Yeah, she don't know what that means. Why is you sliding? Is it dishwasher liquid on the floor? You know what I'm saying?
She is your shoes leaning? Do we need to get you some more shoes? I'm just gonna chill with my friends. That's but if you're trying, like again, I said it's a survival tool. If you're trying to get something for yourself, right? Imagine that you're 6 years old, you're in the backseat of your mother's car, and you say, "Mama, can we get some McDonald's?" And then what she hit you with? You got any McDonald's money?
Right.
you have to understand, for the first at least 8 or 9 years of my life, I thought there were KFC coins. I promise you, I thought McDonald's had its own money. I thought ShopRite had its own money. Because if you ever heard you got McDonald's money,
everybody parents said that. It's like they had a meeting.
Yeah,
and decided what their response was going to be.
Like, why do black homes always have that oven light on at night, like at the end of the day?
Right.
Where was the meeting?
From the vent hood, which in the South we call it the venter hood. We just put an extra in there, venter hood.
I mean, but it's something that I don't know if it's just through osmosis or like that. Monkeys on a different island example MG like to talk about. But my main point was just, if I wanted to get something in that situation, I had to learn how to respond, right?
Yeah.
If you say jokes, you crack a joke, somebody laughs, it helps ease them a little bit, disarms them. They put down their guard. And in that situation, I might not get a chicken tenders or whatever. But if you were able to bring your money to that situation, you'd get a different response. So if you don't have money, you might be able to use the gift of gab, right? To
Yeah.
like assuage this person, like you trying to get what you want. So talking differently in regards to different situations is going to get you more. And who or what human on this planet doesn't want more of what they want?
Justin said they said I sounded like I was from Philly because I have no accent, and he from Charlotte. Inmate said he live in one of the whitest places in America, so code switching is integral. That's what I'm saying, man. DJ Stress, what it do? Code switch
Peace,
all day,
peace,
been doing it all your
everybody.
life. Yeah, and DJ Stress, and we ain't never gave you no crap about it. At least not in the under the ground circle, man. You know what I'm saying? We know that's what's up. Shane, what it do? We up in this thing, man. But this is what I want us to do. Neither side is wrong, but we just gotta cut each other some slack, man. We got to start being patient with each other and cutting each other some slack. You know what I'm saying? Because we was
Facts.
made like this. We didn't get like this on purpose. You see what I'm saying? So if you
Wasn't no customer service voice at home.
the person from the hood, if you see another black person who ain't code switching, just assume that that's how their parents raised them. Don't judge them. Get to know them, and don't be making your little slick comments because the shit really ain't funny. You see what I'm saying? We trying to get stuff done. If that person is in a situation with you, it's obviously a class or a work setting, or you know what I'm saying, y'all respect each other enough to share space so y'all can get some stuff done together. So them little goofy jokes, have a higher level of jokes going on. Black
And
people who get questioned, don't take the question or the accusation personally. Be patient. Just say something like, "Hey, this how my parents taught me to speak," and then just keep
You-
it pushing. Don't even stick to the subject.
You wanna
And if
go-
they
you wanna
super
go
cool
strip-
or close to you, you could go deeper. Say, "My parents grew up around people who talk like this, so this is how I talk. I can't
Go
control
a
it."
strip deeper. Rip off another layer. What language do you speak, Six?
Shit, hablo inglés, ebonics, and now what they call it,
African
AVE.
American vernacular.
Yeah, AAV.
Um,
Shit,
I'll
man.
take it. Whatever.
Yeah, fuck
But
it.
like you're a product of your environment, to a large degree. I remember this dude was telling me like, choice is a complete illusion. He was upset by it. Having a conversation
Yeah.
back when I drove Lyft, and he was just like, you can't choose anything. Like even if you make a choice, it's based off of these predetermined conditions that you were born into. You didn't make a choice to be where you are. You didn't make a choice after that
Yeah.
because you're making choices based on the limitations that were prescribed for you. And I'm like, okay, like you can learn and make different choices, but basically, I'm asking because if you speak English and you ain't Anglo, everybody talking white. Like, what are we talking about?
And then what we doing is we getting offended because we know that they control the distribution of resources. A woman came at me a certain way one time. Was like, "Why are you talking like that?" You know what I'm saying? This is one of our melanin challenge sisters. I said, "Well, actually, you don't speak the King's English, so you talking country." You know what I'm saying? So don't come at me. It's all about a matter of spots. And you don't have anything I want, so you going to get this work. She didn't understand why I was talking to her like that. I'm like, "Hey, you ain't shit." You know what I'm saying?
I don't need anything from you. You are dismissed.
I don't need nothing from you. I don't really even care if you understand me. We can end this conversation now. And she blocked me before I got a chance to block her. I was kind of hot about that. But you know what I'm saying? The block
About to
party.
kick her in the moat.
The block party was jumping
In
that day.
effect.
Lil Saf, what it do? What we in the chat? We talking about boneless pizza. What?
Oh my god. Is that in your Mormonican accent?
I don't know, man. They gonna have to
said
enlighten me
customer
on that, man. But ain't nothing wrong with code switching. Ain't nothing wrong with not code switching. People from the hood though, we get scared for black people who don't code switch because we making sure you ain't too caught up on that accent. That's not gonna change your level of blackness, and we don't want that. We don't want that day to blindside you when they let you know, hey, you talk like us, you grew up around us, but you ain't fam.
Because it'll hurt you.
It'll hurt you, man. So that's why
Prince of Carlton was like, I'm black.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that one.
Oh, you ain't see that? All right. Well, you seen it in real life. Like it's like they're sitting up on this high branch thinking they're good, and then somebody just kick it right from under them. They fall back to reality. Like,
Yeah,
you ain't one of us. I don't care how you talk.
So we just trying to make sure, man, everything go on how it's supposed to be, man. We got people confessing in the chat to my they
talking about in the chat.
Melanin challenged. Lord Jesus. Well, why
So
we
the
seeing
closest?
well
actually, Justin hit us with the well actually.
you know he coming with that. Speaking of Justin, man, if y'all go to jstxyn.com, pick up his new pigments presets. He got them junts in there. He also got Lexicon. He got some Arturia presets in there too as well. I think that's the newest one actually. If y'all go to keyflowmusic.com, he got the sample pack, the Paradigm joint which I still haven't picked up, but I'm going to pick it up. I know a lot
I
of people.
copped it.
Oh, you got it?
I made those 2 beats on my stream, the Doom tribute on the first. I made those 2 beats with his loops.
Okay. And then of course,
Kiflo hit you with the heat.
oh yeah, Kiflo was raised in the church apparently. You know, even if he wasn't, I'm saying that's what's up. mgthefuture.com. You go there, you can get that core book 4 that's out and jumping. And go to cmpkits.com and get that trap chorus for scalar 2.5. And that's jumping up in there, man. That's pretty much all. That's all I got, bro. That's all I got, man. You got anything for us today, man? What a time to be a tribe.
I do. I actually released my website. I soft launched it, and I made some serum presets.
Hey,
I know everybody was like big on Justin's pigments joints because they are fire. But for those of you who have serum, go ahead. theblackmagiclab.com.
It's spelled how it sounds, the Black Magic Lab. Or did you get ebonically with it?
I'm putting no. Science fiction was enough. I think everybody had enough of me with the AAV, the African American vernacular. Yeah, but go to theblackmagiclab.com. And it's priced right, and more will be dropping this month. Yeah, alongside Shane. Shane's supposed to be dropping something soon. She got some compositions in tuck. So
for sure.
The tribe is making moves.
Yeah, the tribe
spending dollars and letting that dollar circulate.
For sure, man. For sure, man. I guess we gonna get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. What a time to be a tribe, man. This episode 2. We just chilling and chopping it up with y'all. We ain't gonna never hold y'all too long. We just seeing what's up, man. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Indeed. Appreciate that, Dirk.
He got that?
Yeah, Dirk Cop.
Hey.
Dirk Cop. We a tribe, yo. Support. I know y'all got serum. Even if it's crack, you can use. I'm not advocating piracy, but go ahead and get them presets. They price nice too.
And if somebody poor and they are advocating piracy, and you don't like it, just know.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.